What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here once again with another video on another set for Mega Audino. I have been reading a lot of comments going around in different pages saying that Mega Audino sucks and basically they make fun of the people that use Mega Audino because they don't see a lot of potential in Mega Audino. It's a total different thing if you don't know how to work the Pokemon. But if you do know how to work it, then you'll have fun with Mega Audino because it has a pretty amazing design. It does have a pretty cool color. I like Megadino personally. It does have a lot of potential and it can sweep at least half or more of an opponent's team, which puts you in a good position. So let's just get started with the EV spread first. I decided to go with the bold nature because you are going to be calm minding, which is going to increase your special defense and special attack. So it's best to just invest full on defense and full on hit points so you have more durability during the battle. I gave it 4 on special defense just because you want a little more, but you can always just change the 4 onto the special attack if you want a little boost on a special attack. It's not much, but I mean, a 4 counts either way. You are calm minding, so either special attack or special defense, it doesn't really matter. Let's talk about its ability. Healer. Healer is mostly for double battles, which has a 30% chance to heal as any status that your partner has. So let's say you have a Gliscor beside you. If the Gliscor gets burnt, the healer ability does have the 30% chance to heal that burn from the Gliscor. But it's not a good idea if you have a toxic heal or poison heal Gliscor and your healer ability heals their poison. So you gotta know what Pokemon is good to go with Mega Audino. So now let's just get started with the moves. Obviously, you're going to start with Calm Mind, which does increase your special attack and special defense by 1 level, which is pretty good. And then you have Draining Kiss, which does recover a lot of your health back. But it does say here in the description, user recovers 75% of the damage dealt. So meaning you're going to recover most of the damage that you did on them. So that's pretty good. A Calm Mind, a Draining Kiss does a lot of work already. After 2-3 calm minds for Mega Audino, Draining Kiss is going to be doing a lot of damage. If you do predict the correct switch and you see them switching into like a Scizor, Ferrothorn, or Metagross, because Mega Metagross does have potential to take Mega Audino down easily with increased attacks with Tough Claws, you could use Flamethrower. Calm Minded Flamethrower, it is going to be doing a lot of damage, to be honest. And then Hidden Power Ground is there because if you look at Heatran completely walls you. Draining Kiss being resisted 4 times by Heatran and Flamethrower just increasing Heatran's fire moves. You're pretty walled by it. So Hidden Power Ground is right there just for Heatran mainly, and any other Steel type user that wants to come in on you if you do not have the option to use Flamethrower. But now, like Calm Minded Hidden Power Ground is going to be doing like 50% or more of Heatran's health. You are going to be at least 2 KOing Heatran, or you could have a KO on Heatran either way because you are Calm Minding, and you are going to resist any of Heatran's moves because you are Calm Minding once again, so you're increasing your special defense and special attack of Mega Audino. It's going to be pretty hard to take Mega Audino down with 3-4 Calm Minds after. And if you do have the ability to reach like 6 Calm Minds, then you're basically kind of sweeping the rest of the Pokemon on the other team. With Draining Kiss being there, you're restoring a lot of your life back from the other Pokemon that you're taking down. Especially if it's super effective against the Pokemon you're using it up against. That's the first set for Mega Audino. An explanation of Healer and explanation of the moves that this Audino has. The second set I came up with is a Trick Room Mega Audino. Again, same nature, same EV spread, but this time you can go for Calm Mind first, or go for at least 2 Calm Minds first, and then you can Trick Room, making you a very fast Pokemon. You can have, you want 0 IVs on a speed, and you don't want any speed whatsoever. And you can change it to where it increases your speed and, let's see, hold up. Where it increases your defense and decreases your speed. So it's going to be a relaxed nature. So, but you can go for bold. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to work. But you want the less speed as possible if you want to excel in Trick Room. and you are going to be almost speed tied with Mega Mawile. So that's Trick Room is going to be pretty interesting to see on Mega Audino. So you use Trick Room, and after 2 Calm Minds to start with, and then you start using Draining Kiss or Flamethrower on the opposing teams. If they have a Heatran, in double battles, obviously you're going to take something that can counter Heatran for Mega Audino. But if you have a Heatran, if you see a Heatran and it comes in on you, you are going to want to switch. You are going to want to run slower Pokemon, so Trick Room benefits to them, or is beneficial to them. That's something that can counter Heatran very easily, that's really slow. You are going to want, like, for example, maybe an Empoleon that you might want. Even though Heatran runs Earth Power, it's not going to take it down if you invest in Empoleon's special defense. Either way, it won't take it down in Earth Power, and Empoleon could be outspeeding Heatran if you do invest and put the right nature on Empoleon, if you prepare a correct Trick Room team. And that's pretty much this Audino. Flamethrower and Draining Kiss, Trick Room, Calm Mind, Audino. If you look at Audino, it does have tons and tons of potential for any situation. And if you want to look at the list of Audino's moves, you see that it gets so many moves. It has Dazzling Gleam if you don't want to run Draining Kiss and you're in double battles, you hit both Pokemons on the other side. You have Blizzard, which hits both Pokemons on the other side. You have Charge Beam, which has a 70% chance to boost your special attack. You don't want to run physical moves. You aren't a physical attacker whatsoever. With a 60 base attack, you're not going to be able to run. You do have Encore in case you want to trap the other opponent onto a move and you want to Calm Mind while they're trapped into the move that's not going to do anything to you. You do have Fire Blast if you want to do more power, but I prefer Flamethrower over Fire Blast mainly because Fire Blast has that 85% accuracy, and I don't like accuracy that's lower than 90 because just to start with, High Jump Kick has a 90% accuracy, and I already have trouble with High Jump Kick and worry too much about it. So I would worry a lot Fire Blast missing like 3 times in a row. You do have Heal Bell, which heals your team whatsoever. If you're in a single battle, you want to Heal Bell your team. If you have ground type users and you see a lot of flying types, Gravity works well for that. You have Grass Knot, which can work for the heavy water users, for example, Azumarill or Swampert or Rotom. You could just use Grass Knot on them if you want to counter those Pokemon. You do have Light Screen, which increases your special defense for 5 turns. But you could, instead of using Light Screen on Mega Audino, you could put Klefki and give it a Light Clay and use Light Screen instead. You do have Magic Coat, which bounces back any non-damaging moves. For example, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp, or Thunder Wave will bounce those moves back. It even gets Pain Split. So say your life is low and they're switching out, you use Pain Split and you're back up in life and Drain Kiss to rest out. You do get Protect, Psychic, Psyshock. Those are all good moves. You have Reflect, Rain Dance if you want to run on a rain team and you just want to use Mega Audino to start the rain. And you do have Refresh, which removes status from you. And you do have Rest in case you want to rest, but I don't recommend Rest because you don't have a Chesto Berry. So rest is not going to be necessary. You are Draining Kiss. So there's Shadow Ball, Signal Beam. Unless you want to rest and Sleep Talk, then that's a whole different thing. You're going to have too many status moves, and you can be walled by a Sableye with Taunt. You do have Substitute if you want to Calm Mind behind Substitute. You even get Solar Beam. You could use Sunny Day, then Solar Beam. You work either way. You have Surf, Thunder, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Toxic. There's Wish, Yawn. So many moves that Mega Audino can learn. I basically just gave you the whole list that Mega Audino has. So just choose what you want to run on Mega Audino and make sure it works and it's viable and or viable. Just choose your correct partners, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's more future videos coming. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a second video today because I do have several things to do, but before I go, I do want to announce that today there's a Pokemon Marathon that's going to come on, so in case you want to tune on your TV and go watch the Pokemon Marathon, you could go watch it. It's going to be airing in Cartoon Network in case you didn't know. Just go watch it, and that's pretty much it. Thank you again, and if you think this video deserves a like, you should give it a like.